Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy, MaxximumSupreme Pizza, yo. And we're here again for another epic movie review. Now, I know some things have changed. It's been a while since I've seen you guys, you know. It's not as hot as summertime. It's gonna be a good vibe. This is gonna be a vibe for a while. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're here to talk about Fox's attempt to make this character look really cool. This is Fox's last attempt at an X-Men, well, second to last attempt at an X-Men movie. We'll get into that in a second. Second to last attempt at an X-Men movie before the big House of Mouse came trucking through. Phew! Dark Phoenix! Now it's called that, ironically, for two reasons.
Count 'em, 2.
Phoenix, because this movie is supposed to be a setup for miraculous and marvelous things for the franchise's future before the dark, because people have already placed this movie in the vaults of their minds.
And it's gone.
But this movie made $290 million, I hear you saying. And that's cool, but hot damn, this movie is terrible. Shit. Spoilers ahead. Also, fuck the movie. So, like, if you ain't watched it by now, like, whatever. I do important stuff here. Like, I do this so that way you don't have to watch movies. So that way you don't have to watch the movie. So that way you can avoid terrible movies, if that's what I want you to avoid. Sometimes I do want you to watch terrible movies. Just enjoy the ride. Sharknado, what's up? Hashtag. So, the X-Men, are doing X-Men shit because Professor X tells them to do X-Men shit. So they're like, yo, you gotta go on missions. So they do that. And this particular mission, they're like in space and they gotta save a crew from, let's just say it's a space bomb. It's nuclear. They gotta save them from the space bomb because it's about to go off. So they send Nightcrawler and Jean to save the crew. And Nightcrawler does his job, except he doesn't save Jean. And the bomb's about to go off in literally like a second. And so, boom, the bomb goes off and everyone thinks Jean is dead. Despite them literally watching her absorb the whole entire explosion into her body or some shit. After they see that, they're just like, well, Kurt,
I choose you, go!
So Kurt goes get her and they're in the spaceship and they're like, yo, Jean, baby, are you alright? And she's like, yeah, ain't no sweat off my back. And then like, everybody's like, bitch, what?
Wait, hold on, what? Jean!
Plot moves on and like, Jean's like super powered from the supernova. Oh my god. And apparently the story has written her to just be predestined to just kill people from this power overload. It's very unclear. It's very unclear. There are 3 perceived villains.
Future. The coma you see me in right now, it will last for 20 years.
Charles is perceived as his villain through Raven's eyes, aka Mystique's eyes. Charles is kind of, on the fence about human validation more than mutant lives themselves. That's where they have a falling out. So
I can't stop you from hating each other, but I can slow you down.
got him! 2
Count 'em.
2 has a big problem with accountability.
Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
Can't control what she is doing.
It's not me.
Surprise!
It's me.
Gene? Gene!
I am the guardian. Teach me to.
You only want the girl. Step aside.
Yo, man, what the? These aliens are coming to take the cosmic force and Earth and make it into their own new home planet. But nobody knows where the fuck they're from, and nobody knows what the fuck they are.
Who are you? The better question is, who are you?
There's a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to the aliens. It's very unclear. Very unclear. So we understand that this movie is called Dark Phoenix. But why do we understand that this movie is called that? Do you know exactly who Dark Phoenix is? Or do you just guess because, you know, it's the movie's hyper fixated on Jean? In this movie, all she gets is essentially just like a great power up, and then people start dying left and right. Aliens show up later on. Apparently everything goes okay after that. Like, it's very unclear and questions do not get answered. Now, what if I told you this? That the Phoenix Force is actually a living entity that lays dormant within specific powerful people, kind of like it's kink or something like that. With just that little bit of information, it explains more than half of the movie. It explains why Jean is acting the way that she is. Like, it explains why these people are here in the first place. These aliens, this, that, and the third. Like, it explains a whole lot. And I literally just gave you 2 sentences of backstory, and then now the story makes sense. But we didn't get that in this movie. And that's a really big fucking problem. You get the storyline of, or you get the subplot of good mutant versus bad mutant in a fight. Because everybody that's within this battle has their own motivations, and they're very justifiable. Magneto wants to kill Jean because she killed a woman that he once loved. And that makes him angry, as it should. Like, a lot of us would have that same exact feeling. Xavier, he wants to still try to save Jean because he believes that there's still good within her and that this isn't herself. Which brings me back to the whole, the Phoenix Force was its own living thing. And that's about it. Like, that's about it. Because what fucks that up really quickly when they get deep into that part is that that being said, we do get some really cool action sequences out of this movie. We get to see Magneto obliterate everyone within his way that we really only imagined and that they brought to life. Like, there's a whole entire scene where he just lifts up a whole stack of guns, both sides, and then just fires them. And like, it's all the stuff that you wished Magneto would do, like, all the time. You get a really cool pop-off scene with Nightcrawler. He just loses his shit because he sees someone die in front of him, and he's like, "What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!" Starts teleporting with a knife and, like, starts shish kebabbing folks, you know what I mean? Like, that's really cool. There was also the scene where Jean makes Xavier walk. She gets him out of his chair and makes him walk upstairs. It's pretty cool in a sick and twisted kind of way.
Still await us. But I saw some who have been our enemies become friends. And with a heavy heart, I saw the dearest of friends become the most terrible of enemies.
So, in closing, man, when you're this deep into a franchise, fuck special effects, fuck bringing in new characters, this, that, and the third. The story has to be the most important part. We already know your whole cast. We've seen them for years. We already know their motivations. We already know their abilities. Just make the story good. Like, come on, man. Like, Dark Phoenix is one of the most prominent things in the X-Men universe. Period. I guess you could even say Marvel, because like the Phoenix Force is the reason why we have Avengers versus X-Men, which was one of the best-selling comic books in 2012. And look, man, I know a lot of people are going to blame Disney for this because it was one of the last films in the work before the whole... But from the money that they made from this movie, they decided to even continue and make one last movie about superpowered mutant teenagers. That's really bad. But that's a video for another day. Until then, be kind to one another. Drink responsibly. Be kind to one another. Watch more movies and drink responsibly. Peace. What's going on? What's up, world? It's your boy. Anyway, thank you if you've made it this long to the video. Be sure to like and subscribe for sure. We just reached 300 subscriptions, and I know that's a low number, but hey, man, since I've been serious, that's a win. We take those. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded. I've been going through some things. I actually just recently went to El Paso to go visit a friend I ain't seen in like 12 years. I watched them get married. Shout out to Andrew and Vivica. Y'all are beautiful people. And I want to come back really soon. I do have more videos before I went to that trip. I do have more videos. Like, they are already recorded. I just got to edit them. I'm doing a really fun Christmas and July video coming up next month. So be sure to look out for that. Besides that, I've also been trying to fix my backdrop area. You know what I mean? Like, these next couple of videos are not going to have anything in it behind me as I'm talking this, because I moved the Bakugo and Midoriya. That's his name. Bakugo and Midoriya backdrop, because like I was changing my room and I wanted to see some different stuff, but I just didn't like the empty space. So I found a bunch of my old pictures and even bought a couple new posters and a sign. And yeah, they up there. This video is also sponsored by Patreon, specifically one of my patrons, my boy Michael Lamb. Thank you for the support, my dude. I love you. I actually owe you 2 more videos, so I need to reach out to you and see what you want me to review. As far as anybody else, if you want me to review specific movies or drink specific drinks while reviewing movies, just hit up the Patreon. There's 3 different tiers. Just pick one and then we'll go at it. We'll top it up. Other than that, yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. That should be it. Oh, got it.